This is Addition. From cleaning fluids to manufacturing processes, most of our activities do some harm to the environment. But if we use our untapped reserves of common sense, we can find ways to be more environmentally friendly. Let's take a look at some ideas. Hydropower is the largest source of renewable energy in the United States. There are more than 2,000 hydropower plants operating in the U.S. today, with more than half concentrated in the Pacific Northwest. Up to 80% of the electricity in this region is produced by hydropower. The main sources, the Columbia River and its tributaries. In addition to providing the power that sustains modern human life, the Columbia River and its tributaries are also vital habitats that support animal life like Pacific salmon. Protecting the salmon population in the Pacific Northwest presents unique and challenging aspects for hydroelectric operators.
Well, salmon hatch from the gravel in the bottom of freshwater streams, and then as part of their juvenile life cycle, they migrate downstream to the ocean past these hydroelectric dams. In response to a decline in the salmon runs in the Northwest, the project owners, Native American and other stakeholders examined a wide variety of methods to improve downstream fish passage. One of the methods they employed was spilling water at the dam. That allowed another passageway for the juveniles to pass. It carried a disadvantage of reduced power generation and a loss of irrigation water at some dams.
Unlike Rocky Reach Dam, the ESA has required some dams on the Columbia River system to lower their water level for 2 60-day cycles each year to allow for safe passage of juvenile salmon. This created a loss of power production for 120 days each year, raising energy costs for consumers. Equipment and engineering services provider Whitney Equipment Company teamed up with the experts at Flight, a leading submersible pump brand of global company Xylem, along with a group of engineers from Chelan County Public Utility District and several local consulting firms to develop a viable alternative.
Early on in the project, we were tasked with developing a pumping system to basically create a river within a river using a small amount of the flow in the forebay. The biological studies had shown if we could congregate the fish at a certain area in upstream of the dam, that we could have them move into this new channel, go around the dam, and avoid the turbines and the spills.
Flight has developed an entirely new and unique pump for this application. The ultra-low head, high-flow pumps are a critical component of the juvenile fish bypass system. Together it pumps over 3.5 million gallons per minute, and this water flow is recirculated in the forebay and then reused in the turbines for power generation, which is a breakthrough in the application.
This first-of-its-kind fish bypass system was proven successful at Chelan County Public Utility District's Rocky Reach Dam in north-central Washington, and the first full-scale installation was constructed.
The collector consists of some large stainless steel intake screens, followed by 29 Flight high-volume pumps. These pumps create a current strong enough to entrap these smolts and lead them into a large diameter pipeline. The pipeline goes around the dam, depositing them downstream. They're in the pipeline for 6 to 8 minutes.
In operation since 2003, the Rocky Reach Juvenile Fish Bypass System has produced highly impressive survival results.
Since installation of our juvenile bypass collector, more than 95% of juvenile fish move past our project without harm, resulting in a significant benefit for our customers, as well as moving forward down the path of our goal of good stewardship in the environment we work in.
In the United States, one of the requirements for relicensing of hydroelectric projects is that they comply with the Endangered Species Act. What we've found is that these innovative fish bypass systems are very efficient and effective in moving juvenile fish downstream. Now, in the industry, we're seeing more and more of these projects being built at other facilities.
Whitney Equipment Company has installed 7 major systems using Flight submersible pumps in the Pacific Northwest and is working with the Flight engineers to design systems for several more dams in the area. Working together in this innovative, cost-effective manner protects fish and ensures production of clean, renewable electricity that powers our homes, businesses, and way of life. you.